everybody, it's Laquita. I wanted to share with you something that I bought, and I got this from Sheila, and her YouTube channel name is Boho Daydreams by Sheila, and I'll leave a link in the description box if you're not familiar with her. But when I saw her showing this trim package, I couldn't help myself. I wanted to get it, and because she has some gorgeous things in there. Even the trim is just really, really pretty. It's very colorful. But let me get into it here real quick and show you what all is in here. It's like a pretty full kit. There's such a glare. Let me see if I can take away some of that glare. Hope that's a little bit better. And so I'll just go through these really quick and let you see them. And gosh, there's so many here. Oh my gosh, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Wow. Beautiful. And that piece. Another beautiful piece with little mirrors on it. That beaded piece there. Another gorgeous piece with mirrors. And then this one. And this piece. That one. Gosh, these are so pretty. So very colorful. It's a very nice selection of trims. I think Sheila has been collecting these pieces for a while, so I don't know how many kits she'll be able to continue to do, but if you are interested, I would definitely subscribe to her channel and hit the notification button so that you will be notified right away, and you can jump right over there and hopefully catch some of these goodies for yourself. And she also does fabrics. If you're not into trims, she does just gorgeous Saree fabrics also. Gosh, these are all so pretty. Very vibrant colors, and gosh, look at that. I don't know if you can really tell that has gold in it. Kind of looks silver on my monitor, but it's actually the sparkly sections are actually in gold. That's a pretty piece too. Wow, that's really pretty. Golds and greens and a little bit of orange in there. That piece there, that one. Boy, isn't that colorful. Wow, my goodness. Oh, and I remember seeing this on the video of hers with the bird. It's really a pretty piece. And they're all so pretty. My goodness. Never seen so many beautiful pieces. Oh gosh, isn't that pretty? And then this is the last piece. Very, very pretty stuff. I love it all. Thank you so much. If you are interested in what I'm going to make with this, stay tuned and there'll be a project to follow. So obviously this was filmed way in advance of what you're getting ready to see. So hope you enjoyed seeing the trims, and just hang in there and you'll see the project. Thanks for watching. Okay, let me share with you the project that I made using some of the trims from Sheila. There's also things in here that are from other friends, and things that I purchased. So I'll try and point out, especially those things that were gifted to me, I'll try and point those things out to you. And hello to everybody. Okay, let's see. It's a about a 9 by 8 boho fabric book, and full of color. So if you like color, I hope you'll like looking at this one. To start off, there's this beautiful tassel that I made to hang off of the side here, and it's made using some velvet ribbon, and then it has some beads and charms hanging on the ends of the ribbon there, and then I've made 2 boho beads. This one, which has a guitar and some beads hanging on the end, and then this one has a dragonfly and some beads hanging on the end too. And the boho beads are hanging from a chain, and the chain has lots of beads that I've added to it. And it's attached with a lobster clasp, and I'm just going to take it off for a little while I'm showing you the book, so that I'm not dragging it all over the place while I'm looking at the book or showing you the book. And then the book itself is covered in this crushed velvet pink fabric, and it looks a little bit dark on my monitor, but it is actually a lighter pink than it's showing. And then I'm just keeping it closed with this rope that has the tassels and beads on it there. So you just kind of slip them through, and I mean, it's easy to get in and out of. And I have a knot tied there so it can be tightened or loosened if need be. And so the front of the book, I love that image. I think she is such a pretty lady, and I can't even see all of her, and she's still very pretty. And so when I saw that image, I knew I wanted to use that on the cover of this book. But I've gone around this edge of the image with this pretty brown rhinestone trim. Then I've added this gorgeous brown, large brown flower here with the beads in the center. And then there's another bit of an applique piece here that has little flowers and sequins and beads. And this is another piece from Sheila, or one of the pieces from Sheila. And because she's draped across her face with that gold fabric, I decided to dye a bit of lace trim in the gold, and put that there. And then I've got some brown beads dangling there. I've made a couple of flowers that have little brown ribbon roses in the center. And then across the bottom, there's some coins hanging, and a little bit of rope trim, and then tassels across the side in pink and in gold. So I think that pretty much covers the outside. So let's get started inside. Okay, the first page, which is starts off with this gorgeous beaded applique pink applique. It's done with bugle beads and seed beads. I did not do it. I bought it that way. But it is a gorgeous piece, and I've had it a while and decided this was the place to put it in this book. And then I made this pocket out of this sheer fabric that has this beautiful embroidery work on it. Then I've used a little bit of a ribbon trim there. Across the bottom is a couple of the pieces from Sheila. And then the fabric, something I picked up in a local shop here, and it's got this beautiful gold embroidery work on it. And then I've added this gold beaded flower applique at the top there. And in this pocket there is a tag, a large tag, and all of the tags in this book will have either tea-dyed paper, but if it's not tea-dyed and it's just a regular paper, but they'll all have writing space on the back of the tags. And then at the bottom, there's a little bit of lace and some beads dangling. There's some sequin trim, ribbon and fibers there. And then behind that tag that was in that pocket, you can see there's an image of another lady there. And behind her is another pocket and another tag there, another pretty image. A little flower there with sequins and beads and some more fiber trims. And the charm is from Saree. And I believe that covers that page. Let me just tuck these tags back in place. Okay, the next page, another piece here from Sheila. The fabric was from Janine, and another pretty image there. And here at the bottom, it's like a collage. There's several things that I've just layered together here. It's an applique that's been avocado dyed. There's a flower applique there with some buds that were cut from it. And that was from Sheila. No, I'm sorry, that was from Renita. And then there's another one of the gold beaded pieces there. There's snippets from laces, and there's a button right there. There's a gorgeous ribbon that has bead work on it that kind of, most of it's hidden, runs underneath there. There's also this beautiful green fabric that has the bead work all over it, and then the pretty brooch there, which has a little charm hanging on there that says Karma, and it has a little bell hanging on there. Some laces at the bottom, and also some rope trim down there. Behind the image, there is a tag there, fabric tag, and I've added some fun pieces of fabric along the edge there with a couple of little flowers, and can be written on in the back. And then this is also a pocket, and there's a tag in there. And this is a velvet tag with a velvet flower, some little fibers there, and then just different trims across the bottom, and another little tag inside of the tag. So that's all in there, or that's what goes in there. And then as you turn the page, there is a huge pocket here, and in there is a journal, and it's a pretty good size journal. I did not measure that. Let me see real quick what that measurement is. So it's about a 5 by about 7.5. Okay, and so on the cover, there's a pretty trim there on the side of the image, another little pretty applique piece there, and then the definition of Bohemian. The fabric, something else I picked up in a shop here in Dallas, and let me give you a quick look inside of the book here. It's like most junk journals. It has lots of, tuck spots or pockets and things like that. So live free, and behind it is this tag with fabric and the applique on the front. Papers I've printed, a couple more tags, this one being a fabric tag, and this one is a paper tag. And it goes in that pocket there. Wild and free, and a little bit of lace. There's a tuck spot there. And this is one of the crocheted flowers that I did. And then there's another velvet flower there and some fibers. Places for writing, journaling, and then another tag behind the boho days and gypsy nights. And then a few little dangling fibers there. Okay, and then more journaling places, and a large pocket on the back with the tag tucked in there. So that's the little journal that goes in that pocket. And inside that pocket, there's this beautiful fabric that was from Roseanne. Okay, the next page. All right, another very colorful page. This piece and this piece were from Sheila. This gorgeous piece, oh my gosh, that's from Donna. And then this beautiful sequined fabric was from Virginia, and I've actually added some beads to it, the burgundy beads and the little gold beads. I just kind of stitched those here and there. I've added a filigree piece here with some chains from hanging from it, and then it's another filigree piece underneath this little ribbon flower. And then there's an applique piece and another little applique piece on top of there. There's more of that Saree trim there. This little tiny green piece here is from Saree, and I think I've covered everything on that page. There's a pocket here with a tag, and another sweet image there, and then that little flower there, which has a few little beads on it, and a little bit of lace at the bottom. So that's that page. Okay, the next page. All right, done in browns and reds, and not browns, but golds and reds and black. I've gone around the image on this side. That trim was from Neary. This gorgeous fabric and also this piece were from Janine. And then this gorgeous fabric was from Virginia. Now I did add the beads to it. And then this pretty flower was from Edwina. She had gifted me a lace, and I cut one of the flowers from the lace and put there. This is one of the pieces from Sheila. And then I've added some dangling beads at the bottom. And then that gorgeous sequined feather was from Roseanne. And then this beautiful tassel up here, this beaded tassel, was from Olivia. And then I've added a little brooch there and a little bit of lace at the bottom. And there's a pocket on this page too. This pocket is this little folder in that pocket has velvet fabric on the front and on the back. It's just a different pattern on the back. A crocheted flower and a little bit of green trim, flower or leaf trim, and then some sequins going down the edge there. And there's space inside for writing, so that just gets tucked back in there. Okay, next page, done in pinks and creams and gold, and this gorgeous sequined piece and this piece and this little snippet piece up here was from Roseanne. And then this is one of Sheila's pieces, and so is this. And I think everything else on this page was my own. I've added a pretty applique piece there, and then just a little bit of lace and some snippet pieces, and then that gorgeous beaded piece there, and just more snippets here and there. And there's a pocket on this page with another tag, and it's all done in snippets, fabric snippets, and added a little flower and a little dangling bead charm there. Okay, the next page, I just love the colors on this page. I think I got this fabric from Joann's. I've had it in my stash for a while, and so I've used it here along with one of the pieces again from Sheila, and then I layered together some doilies for a flower there, and I've added a little bit of lace at the top. And this piece that's going on this side of the image is a crocheted trim, and I used one of my spray inks and sprayed it a light green, and then I stitched all of the beads, and there's buttons, and there's flower beads, and there's even a little rose there. This was actually part of an earring. And then another applique flower there. And then these little dangling flower bits here are attached to a little folder inside there. I think I'll just be happy today. And on the back it has a dragonfly, which was from Diane LeCompte. And then there's room for writing inside, and that just gets tucked back in that little pocket behind the image there. Okay, so I think that is it for that page. Okay, next page, which I call I call it my strawberry page. I just love the colors on this page. And so it has two pieces on here from Sheila, this one and this one across the bottom. And then the little dangling bits right here, little pom-pom bits, are from Virginia. And then this piece was from Janine, and I've added some coins at the bottom. And the rose and leaves was from Renita. And this was in my stash, this fabric here. And then this flips up, and then there is a pocket on the inside of this flap, and then there's a tag in there, and then the large pocket at the bottom has a tag in there also. This one, this is a trim that I had, and the tag is covered in a green velvet fabric, and then I've added this beautiful piece, which was snipped from some fabric that Algene gave me. And then it says she dances to the songs in her head. And then I've added a tab that has some sequins on it there. And then I've got a pretty fabric back there. It's like an upholstery type fabric covering that page. And then the applique pieces were things that I already had. So that's that page. All right, the next page has another fabric that I picked up in a shop here in the Dallas area. And then this is one of the pieces from Sheila. And the tiny little green piece was from Janine. And I want to say everything else was from my stash. There's a flower there that I beaded. And then there's a pocket here too. And in there is an envelope. And it on the inside, it's covered with this very pretty fabric. And it has a couple of miniature postcards inside that you can journal on. So that just gets tucked in there. Okay. Next page. We're almost done. This page, done in blues and golds and a little bit of burgundy. This is like a snippet up here. It's just a collection of little pieces of appliques and some velvet flowers. There's some blue rhinestone trim. There's a little charm hanging there. Then beads that I've sewn here and there, and then this pretty flower and the leaves was from some fabric that was from Jean. And then this is one of Sheila's pieces here at the bottom. And then an image that I just love that image. Now this lifts up, and there's a pretty fabric there, and then a pocket with a couple of tags in there. And this is held in place by a magnet, so it won't move around too much. Okay, the last page, once again, done in lots of pretty colors. It just reminds me of springtime. The fabric is so pretty just by itself. But I've added on top of that fabric. I tried not to cover it all, but there's one of the pieces from Sheila. And then this is also one of the pieces from her, the mirrored piece. The fringe at the bottom was from Virginia. And this, I added a little bit of Sabori silk, and then there's a little organza flower there. And then this was a button that I beaded around. And then this piece here, it's a sheer fabric, and it has beads and sequins on it, but I've embellished it a little bit more with a few more beads there. And then the tassel trim was from Roseanne, and there's a pocket behind that image too, and there's tag in there. So I want to say that pretty much covers it. Oh, the beautiful ruffle, the fabric here on the end is from Roseanne. So I believe that is it. I think I have not forgotten to pull things out of a pocket and show you, so hopefully I got it all covered. So that's using some of the things from my things that I got from Sheila, the beautiful trims from Sheila, and then also things from friends and things that I bought. So hopefully you enjoyed seeing my latest project, and I think that's it. So you all take care. Thank you again for watching. Bye.